I think I'm starting to realize everything else is starting to get around me. I've been through so much depression in my lifetime, but I realized something. I gotta find someone else that'll make it better for me. I wonder why. I said hello, hello, why'd you have to go? But this time you didn't have to go for me. This time you didn't have to leave me. I think everything else is starting to get to me. I think everyone else is starting to be around me. I think I'm starting to realize the world isn't so cruel when I'm near you. I think I'm realizing the road ain't so cruel when I got that ring on you. I think everything else is starting to be different for me. I said hello, hello, but this time you didn't have to go. Yes, I'm talking about you, Kylie. I wonder why I'm starting to make music about you. I wonder why everything else is starting to be different around me. I know everything is so different, but it's okay though. I understand why everything else. I think it's about the chance to let my homeboy D on this real quick.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let me make this work for y'all. I ain't doing this for me. I'm doing it for the ones I love. I'm doing it for the ones I miss. I'm doing it for the ones I trust. Yeah. Let me tell you a life story. Used to get abused when my dad would drink. Used to get abused when I flinch. Now I flinch. Every time people try to throw something at me, I flinch. Yeah. I got abused. I used to never love. Got abused. Everybody told me I suck. I got abused, but I'm still here, Put a gun up to my head, that wasn't worth it. Put a knife up to my head, but it wasn't worth it. Used to cut my wrist, used to do all that shit. Now I found the one I love and I found the one I miss. Now I found the one I love and I found the one I hang out. Sorry for this. I'm sorry if this makes you cry. I'm sorry if this loves. Sorry if you're the one that I want. Yeah, we out.
I know things are getting harder for me. I understand it truthfully. I don't understand it myself, so you gotta explain it. I know everything else is starting to be different. I know everything else is starting to be around me. I know everything else is different. I know the abuse that you went through. I'm sorry, D, that you went through that, but let me tell my own life story too. I was only a little young. My dad was very much abusive. He was always high on drugs. I know everything else is different. I know everything else is different myself either. I'm starting to do the same things that my dad did. I'm starting to get into drugs. I'm starting to get into alcohol. I know everything else is starting to be bad for me. I know everything else is kind of different. But I know this is one girl who ever be glad to be able to pull me up through it. I know everything else is starting to be different. I'm glad for the snow. I'm glad for everything else has been through. I know everything else is a lonely snow day, but everything's will be okay though. I know everything else. I know this one girl to help pull me out for everything. I know this one girl who's gonna keep it real for everything. I know everything else is starting to be different to things that we've been through. I know everything else is different. Everybody else is different. I know everything else is gonna be different. I'm different myself too, but that's okay though. I do know this one girl that got me through that. Everything else is starting to be different. I know everything else is starting to be better for me. I know everything else is starting to be different. Everyone around me is starting to change a little bit. That's okay though. I said hello, hello, but this time you didn't go. That's confusing to me. I wonder if everything else is starting to be different for me. This world was so cruel before, but why isn't it now when I talk to you? When I talk to you, that just starts to go away. Everything else is starting to different. I know everything else is in a world of cruel things. Everything else is gonna be different. This world ain't exactly cruel, it's just the people in it. But you're not one of them. I hate the people who I surround myself with. I hate everything about it. I hate everything else that I surround myself with. I hate everything about it. I don't understand why I gotta go through the things that I went through. But with you, that's okay though, cause you helped me guide through it. You tell me that you're proud of me. I know everything else is kinda different, but that's okay though. I'm glad I have you to guide me through this.
Yeah. I'm my girlfriend. How the people that I love. Wait, I just thought about something. I ain't got nobody that loves me. All I got is my girl. She love me even more than I could. Alright. I'm sorry you had to go for that. But my life. Alright, let me tell you a little story. Used to got abused by my dad when he drinks. Now he does drugs, but I'm turning the same way. Smoke weed, pop a pill every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know this ain't true, but I can't turn out like my dad, and that really ain't helpful. If I have kids, don't wanna be abusive like him. Yeah. Let me tell you, little dream. Wanna have kids grow up in another life. Let me have a little dream. No, please don't ruin this. Yeah, alright. Sitting here thinking about life decisions. Sitting here thinking about who loves me. Sitting here thinking about if I should put another gun up to my head. Sitting here thinking, is this true? Sitting here thinking, do you love me even if it's true? Do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I love you. I love you even more than I could. Love you even more than my ex when she shitted on me. Yeah, hold up. Let me tell you a little story. Yeah. My homeboy went through the same thing. Trying to make more out of my life like every day. And when that works out, I tell you, cause that hasn't worked out one time yet. I just lost my uncle, yeah. Now I'm trying to pop a pill every day, smoke weed every day, drink it every day, yeah. Might even take a sip of Jack Daniels, yeah. I love you guys. Told her I can do another lie. Told her I can't do another lie. Sorry for questioning you about your gay friend. Sorry for doing all this when I couldn't never win. Yeah.